What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Quick one today. 3 things happened Monday with this account. We're going to lock in some profit, hopefully on American Airlines. And I'm going to keep an eye on Ford. And a brand new trade I'm watching on SPCF, a 2x leveraged SpaceX ETF. All right, we're going to run through it now. First, nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a licensed advisor. Options trading carries real risk, especially with leveraged ETFs like SPCF, which I'm going to touch on. This is real money, so always do your own research. And let's get into it. So here, this is American Airlines. What I want to do is I want to lock in 70% profit. That's where it stood on Friday. So we don't know where it's going to be on Monday. But so here's what, so with American Airlines, I sold a $14 put on June 15th and I collected that $45 premium. And now the stock is at $17.55. So the options decayed down to 13.5, about 13 and a half, almost 14 cents. So that's a $31.50 in profit. That's 70% of the max in just 12 days. So I could take that profit on Monday if it stays about that same. If the stock goes higher, I could make even more of that profit. And I'm going to try to lock it in early. So I'm planning on closing it. Not because something's wrong, but because 27 days of contract remaining means 27 more days of risk of it just for only that $13.50 left on the table. So that's not really a good trade. So I think if I lock this win in, I'll free up the collateral for my next move. So 50 to 70% of max profit is kind of a rule that you hear about on, just an unspoken rule that most people on YouTube or you hear some of the investors talk about taking profit. So 70%, that would be a hit. And then we got Ford, which is still open, and that stock's at $14.13. The option is at 31.5 cents. So that's against the 24 cents that I collected. So there I'm sitting on an $8 unrealized loss. So Friday, that stock bounced about 2.13%, which helped. But I'm still watching for the 13.80 price range closely on Monday. So if it's above 13.80, I'll just keep holding it, let theta work. And then near 13.80 or a little bit below, I'm going to start looking at rolling it another month out until about August. If it goes below 13.50 and I get a sign, then we just move straight into phase 2. So really, it's just part of the wheel strategy. So shouldn't be an issue. I wanted to buy that one, of course, lower, but 13.50 seems like a good price. So now SPCF, this is a ProShare Ultra SpaceX. 2 times, like a 2x leverage ETF on SpaceX stock. So this one only launched 15 days ago. So it's very new. It's literally only 2 weeks old. So what I'm looking at is the $17 put for August 21st. And with Friday's rates, that would give me about $140 premium. So that would be an 8.2% return for about 50 something days on that collateral, on the $1,700 worth of collateral, if it expires worthless. But 3 things to know about this one. The 2x leverage means losses double also. So there's almost no price history, and leveraged ETFs have volatility decay in choppy markets. So the premium is rich because the risk is real. So I'm only going into SpaceF if it's at or below $20 on Monday when it opens. If it jumps up, I'm not going to get into it. I still probably take the American Airlines profit and look at something else to get into, or maybe get back into American Airlines if it drops. So if it's above that price, I'm going to go ahead and pass and wait. So that's really it. That's just a quick one today. So American Airlines, I'm going to try to close it at 70%. Ford, I'm going to just continue watching. Maybe consider rolling it out further. SPCF is on my radar. So if the price is right on Monday, I'll make that purchase and let you all know. So these are real trades. I'm not going to film them live, but I'll show you the Robinhood confirmation on the next video. So subscribe so you don't miss it. Drop a comment. Would you take this SPCF trade? Let me know. See you on Monday.